As a massage therapist and business owner, gift certificates seem like a win-win. A thoughtful gift for clients and a revenue boost for your business. But over time, I've learned that the story is a bit more complicated than it may seem. When COVID hit, I walked away with $30,000 in outstanding massage gift certificates, and I realized I had a problem.
Align with the Massage Business Mama is the product of two massage school besties deciding to take a leap and try something new. It's morphed, it's shifted, it's grown. But at the core, it's Allie, a massage business coach, and her occasional sidekick, Becca, two therapists committed to elevating the field.
Hey, Becca, how's it going today?
It's going pretty good, Allie. We're talking about gift certificates.
We are talking about gift certificates. I've seen an increase lately in the massage coaching world where coaches are really pushing hard to have therapists have booming gift certificate seasons.
I've noticed this as well, specifically over the holiday. I was seeing like all these Instagram posts like boost your income by like 10K or something like that. And it made me go,
Yeah. And it can be a good option. It's an opportunity to promote your business and to get noticed. It opens the door for future referrals, and it can be like a tap in the vein to your bank account. But it isn't always what it's cracked out to be. So there are some ethical considerations that need to be addressed before I feel like we can move on with this discussion. So I'm really not trying to be like the ethics police, but I just want all of us to be able to sleep well at night. And I know how hard that can be when you've overextended yourself, which I think is very easy to do when it comes to gift certificate sales. So when you're in the beginning stages of building your business, gift certificates are pretty amazing. They are like priceless ways to promote your business.
As someone who is in the beginning stages of my business, Align Wellness just turned 2 in January.
Woohoo!
Yay. I feel like gift certificates are kind of a double-edged sword. I get this little sensation of dread when a gift certificate is sold. And I offer them online, so like anyone has access to making that transaction. I have this sense of dread just because it means money is in, but I know down the road when that person comes in to redeem their gift certificate, it might interfere with like a busy time of year. I might feel resentment because at that point I might feel like I'm working for free. Also, as my business grows, my schedule is starting to fill up and I might feel a little bit of resentment because that gift certificate person who maybe doesn't really care that much about massage is taking space away from a client that really needs the body work, or that I have just this really long, rich relationship with, and I don't want to have them wait another month or something because this gift certificate person took that spot.
So beginning stages, what I refer to as stage 4 and 5, I've given these stages some kind of fun names. So streamline strategist and serenity scaler. So those are what I call stage 4 and 5 of business. It's a little different when you've moved into those stages. And, as Becca's exemplified, as she grows her business, she's moving into a different stage. And so when you move into that different stage, you approach things a little bit differently. So at this point in your business, when you've reached these further on stages, it would be really easy to be unscrupulous and to sell gift certificates to your heart's desire, because when you look at the statistics, 20 to 30% of all gift certificates sold go unredeemed. So, when you're selling them, it's like, well, it's like free money. But I just want us to make sure that we're thinking about these ethical considerations. So is it ethical when it takes a client a month to get in? And let's face it, these might not really be your ideal clients. Is it ethical to do that? So some things that I've found time and time again with gift certificate clients is the following 6 truths of gift certificate sales. So number 1, clients lack emotional investment. When someone buys a gift certificate for another person, the recipient may not have actively chosen to prioritize massage in their life, and this lack of personal investment can lead to a take it or leave it attitude, rather than the type of client who's going to want to build a lasting relationship with your business.
I feel like this is what I see more often than not with gift certificate recipients. They come in and they're like, yeah, well, I would never do this for myself.
Yep.
And you're not going to change their mind because they've decided that it's not worth the money that they're making. They're not setting aside that money for it.
It's not a priority.
No.
Number 2, I say low rebooking rates. So many gift certificates clients view their massages as a one-time treat rather than a reoccurring self-care practice, which is what we want. We want people who want reoccurring self-practice as a priority. So since they didn't pay for the service themselves, they don't really understand or see its full value. And that just makes them less likely to rebook.
Yeah, I want people that are obsessed with my practice, like with what I do.
Mm-hmm. Because not only are they going to rebook and keep your schedule consistent and predictable, which is nice to have that predictable revenue coming in, they're also going to be the type of people that are going to be out there screaming about how amazing you are, sharing it with everyone possible. So that's really the type of client you want. Number 3, unrealistic expectations. So sometimes these clients come in with expectations that aren't realistic. Especially when they're not really familiar with massage, or they haven't experienced much massage, or they don't know the type of massage work that you specialize in. So they might think that they're going to like a luxury spa, or they might expect instant results. And all of this can lead them to feel dissatisfied. And that just kind of feels gross.
Yeah, one of my first protocols when having a new client is like managing expectation. And you're absolutely right. Gift certificate clients tend to just like have they're not familiar with what massage does, and they don't utilize it regularly, so their expectations are usually like in one far off camp or another. So yeah, this is a big one.
Yeah. Number 4, scheduling conflicts. So I feel like this is a huge one. So oftentimes I find with gift certificate clients that they want to redeem their clients or their sessions. They want to redeem their sessions oftentimes like immediately. Like, I have had this gift certificate, I've been sitting on it for 6 months and I want to get in tomorrow.
Yeah, or today.
Or today. And oftentimes they want to book at peak times, either during the evening, weekends, holidays. And this just adds a level of strain to your schedule that really, I feel like, is unnecessary. If your books are already somewhat full, this can result in huge delays that frustrate both you and the gift certificate client and your loyal regular clientele. Number 5, lower engagement with wellness. So regular clients typically have a mindset geared towards wellness and consistency. And gift certificate clients may not fully grasp the benefits of massage and, see it as a one-time indulgence rather than a part of a larger self-care journey, which is frustrating. Number 6, pressure to accommodate. So if a gift certificate client is redeeming his gift certificates that's been sitting unused for months or even years, you might feel pressure to honor it despite price changes or your business's growth. And this potentially devalues your service. So your ideal clients are those who understand the value of your work. They respect your time and they see massage as an integral part of their routine. And gift certificate clients often don't align with these values, making it harder to convert them into loyal clients. So I'm not suggesting not to sell gift certificates once you've reached a certain stage of business. I'm just suggesting making some tweaks. For one, I suggest taking gift certificates off of your websites. And I know this is a huge, hard sell. Anything to not have to talk on the phone, right, Becca?
Oh my goodness. I am so resistant to this. I do not want to deal with any of the hand holding with gift certificate purchases or what time are we meeting at the office between clients so I can give you a hard hard copy. Like, no, thank you.
And I get that. I totally get that. But when you sell gift certificates online, it complicates things in the event that you ever want to discontinue a client therapist relationship. So I just have to throw it out there. There are times that we want to terminate therapeutic relationships, but having gift certificates looming overhead can make it that much harder. And then in the event that something catastrophic happens, like you break your leg or you get shut down because of a worldwide pandemic, or you want to stop being a massage therapist, you potentially could be indebted to a lot of people if people are purchasing massive amounts of gift certificates. And Becca, you said that about having someone come to physically pick up gift certificates. And since I've taken my gift certificates off my website, I've done things like I've just left a gift certificate outside my door for someone to pick up after they've already paid for it, or I've mailed the gift certificate in the mail, or I've just said I'll have the gift certificate on will call in my office for the client to pick up or to schedule when it works for them. And I've emailed the gift certificates as well. So when you take away that ease of purchasing a gift certificate, you're able to screen your purchasers to a degree that supports the health and overall goals of your practice. One of the things that I try to do now is only sell gift certificates to or for existing clients. And this way I know that they value my service and understand how my practice operates. So to purchase a gift certificate from me now, you either must be purchasing for an existing client or go through an informal interview where I determine if your gift giving needs fit into the practice I'm running.
Yeah, so I just ran into this with a client that was or someone that was referred to me to purchase a gift certificate for a friend. And I don't think I could have understood how this worked before, but I kind of did a little via text interview and let her know that this was the only way I could accommodate a gift certificate, and that was it. And I haven't heard from her, and that's been okay.
It's okay. Yeah. It's okay. And what did you tell her, Becca?
She was very, very needy. So I said, this is the only window I have to accommodate this transaction. And of course, she wanted like five. It was ridiculous, like her needs and her requests and all this stuff. And I knew that she was likely not the client that I wanted to have, and that whatever gift certificate, it didn't fit with my business model with the clients that I already have. And so I just said, this is my window. That's it. Let me know if that works for you. And I haven't heard from her. And that's it. Very clear boundaries. That's it.
Yep. And, this is setting yourself up for success, Becca, because a client that doesn't jive real well in the beginning, when we bend over backwards to try to make them work and fit into our practice, it's not only a headache the first time.
Yeah.
It's going to be a headache the next time and the next time.
Yeah.
And when you choose to say, I'm not having that, I don't need that one gift certificate sale, you're choosing to make room for someone who is going to fit into your practice. And it's going to help with that longevity of your career.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It has taken me probably after the first year to feel comfortable with setting up very firm boundaries. And every time I set up a new boundary, it feels really uncomfortable at first. And I have all this fear around it. Like, all my business is going to drop off and I'm going to lose clients, or I don't know. It's just these conflated fears in my head. And once I set the boundary, my life is actually happier, smoother. And because of that, my clients are happier and they're getting their needs met. And it just seems to work out so much better. So boundaries are hard to set, but they're crucial for everyone involved.
Yeah, I love that, Becca. Okay, so some other ways to approach gift certificates include, okay, this is like kind of what Becca's just talking about, setting clear policies. So setting clear policies on gift certificate redemption. So defining expiration dates. So while some states, they have laws about gift certificate expiration, that maybe the gift certificates can't expire, like Colorado has a law saying that. You can still include things like must be redeemed within 1 year to encourage timely use. So, just know the rules in your area and then include that on the certificate. And another thing that you could say is you could limit peak time availability. So you can specify on a gift certificate that it can only be redeemed during certain days or hours to protect your prime spots. You can enforce advanced booking requirements. So you can require at least 2 to 4 weeks notice for scheduling to avoid those last minute rushes.
That's a great point right there. I love
that. Yeah. And the last minute rushes, Becca, these are one of my biggest pet peeves with gift certificate sales. And one of the reasons in our state, in Colorado, you are not allowed to have an expiration on a gift certificate. But, like I was saying before, you could say that we encourage you to use within a year or something that like tries to get them to book within a year's time. But this last minute rush is exactly why I don't say a word about that on my gift certificate, because the last thing I want is someone to be like, I only have, 2 days left on this gift certificate. I need to get in. Well, I'm booked out for a long period of time. Like, that is not realistic. And I don't want your problem to become my problem.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I think like having that scheduling requirement on there, it really is kind of the fix for that, because then they know it's clearly stated, like, you have to at least contact me 2 weeks in advance to see if we can find something that will work for scheduling, and like have that conversation instead of, I have a gift certificate, I need to book it now. Blah.
And it's another thing too about like saying like 2 weeks notice, like, okay, so maybe now 2 weeks is enough lead time, but 6 months from now, when your business has grown even more, that might not be as much, that might not be enough lead time. So when you're thinking about putting something like this on your gift certificate, I would say err on the side of more time, because we're assuming that your businesses are growing.
Yeah, and you can always have a clause in there like call at least 2 weeks in advance to see if we can accommodate, or something, some verbiage to that, like not guaranteeing that they'll be able to have an appointment.
Yep. Another thing to remember is to offer dollar amounts instead of services. So instead of saying this is a gift certificate for a 1 hour massage, set it for $1 increment. That way, if your prices change, you aren't losing money when a service is redeemed.
Yeah, and I set this up right from the get-go, just because I wasn't sure what my prices were going to be. So it was easier to just set up a dollar amount. And then if you sell product, like I sell a little bit of product, they can use it for that. So then maybe it's not costing your hands for that person who doesn't really care about or value massage as much. Maybe they can come in and just get some cute gifts for themselves or for others. So
Yep. Whereas if it said a 1 hour massage, it'd be a 1 hour massage.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and then another thing is implementing a no refund policy. So being clear that your gift certificates, if you feel that you want them to be non-transferable, having that on there, non-refundable, This just minimizes the potential for disputes if if it isn't a good fit for them. So you guys, I know how thrilling gift certificate sales can be. I do. Like I said, I had $30,000 in outstanding gift certificates. Like, that's a lot of money. And and when you're getting started, it can be a great way to get going, to get new clients through the door, to have energy, to have money. But if your practice is beyond that beginning stage of business, you may want to consider having a little more discretion in your certificate selling habits. Consider how many open spots you have each week and what type of clients you want to work with in your practice. And then just don't be afraid to take your certificates off your website and make people contact you directly. And like Becca said earlier, if one person doesn't purchase a gift certificate, it's not the end of the world. Thank you so much for listening. And please reach out to us if you have any questions or topics you would like covered. We love suggestions. Find us at www.alignwiththemassagebusinessmama.com. Also, we wouldn't hate it if you were inclined to share or review our episode. Until next time, stay healthy, massage therapists.